Black Ops 3. Now, I want to play a game I don't usually play, and that is some Fracture. Now, this is a new game. I did a video on it a few weeks ago, but I really want to explore it on a different map. I played it, but I don't think I got the full gist of it. I think I'll try it again and see how I do. Now, while this is waiting, I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff here. As you saw in my last video, I unlocked some pretty spectacular things. Got whatever this is, BPM. Say it looks pretty cool, looks pretty nice. Let's put that on there. And I don't even have this dude unlocked. Let's unlock him. Let's check out what new things are in store here. The Cobra outfit. Wow, look at that. That is almost makes me want to use him. But it won't. Why is my internet being stupid? Why am I not able to find somebody? So I don't know. But anyways, guys, what I wanted to talk about in this episode is taste testing. You know, I wanted to do, one of my passions is cooking, but this is a very basic look into this series. This is going to be a lot of cooking related stuff, me talking about cooking while playing Call of Duty, you know, because that's what you want to hear about when you're playing Call of Duty. So I'm going to give it a go. You guys are always cooking grenades, you know what I mean? Always cooking them, guys. Hello? Guys? Yeah, anyways, you guys need to find out how to taste test things. You need to, when you're cooking something, or when you are not cooking something but you're eating something and want to determine how. The key to a good tasting, and this is the number one spot here, and that is to eliminate bias, okay? Throw away all the thoughts you had about this food prior to what you are currently eating and just eliminate it, okay? I know, despite our best efforts, we always try to measure up to something else, but that's human nature. So we do it with water, you know, Aquafina versus Dasani versus Zorchetta versus Evian, you know, all the good stuff. But that's because we're comparing it to one to another. So. Which is then comes to my second point. We have to create a control group. Now, when you create a control group, it's not necessarily what I was talking about to begin with. You know how you're saying you're not comparing it. You are creating a standard in which you should abide by. Oh gosh. Yeah, because you should always have some sort of standard, or else what's the point in trying to judge it? Okay, here we go. Sorry, this is kind of difficult to play while you're doing this whole thing. So I'm gonna try my best to get all of what I wanted to talk about in while maintaining my composure. Oh no! Dang it. Okay, so anyways, we'll go to number 3. That's know what you're asking. Isolate the variables. Know what you need. Because when you eat a piece of food, or when you drink a thing of drink, you don't know all the variables within it. There's emulsification, and that's literally like unpalatable. You don't know what goes into it. You don't know what can be differentiated. So really ask the questions when you are talking about things. I know a lot of people out there, and I shouldn't say a lot of people, but there are people out there with allergies, and allergy, that's very essential. That's a key thing, is asking those questions, making sure you know exactly what is in the food you are eating. So, oh, I'm gonna grab this. Oh no, he got it. What a lame-o. Okay, well, he's going to call that in there. Oh, well, it's all for the team effort. So, yeah, isolate those variables. Make sure you know what you're asking. Oh, what kind of spices were thrown in here? What cuisine would you say this is? Oh, geez. So, yeah, or amount of salt, you know, amount of sugar, all those things. Because what can taste like salt could really be vinegar, or could be citric acid. could be all that good stuff. So it doesn't necessarily have to be exactly what you think. So next up, we're gonna stay organized. Staying organized is very essential too, because you want to take notes. You want to make sure that you remember what you tasted. I've been to a lot of not wine tastings, but I've been to a lot of like cider tastings and things like that. And I don't come as a professional opinion, but I come as merely someone who really loves the craft. There's a lot of these things in your areas about cooking. There's taste testing for not beta kitchens, but like test kitchens. They love it when there's fresh mouths to be had. So people will hire, not necessarily hire on, but people will make sure they get these fresh mouths with these unbiased opinions on things, and it really helps out them, which in return, I mean, helps out you too, because then you get the whole gist of this practice of taste testing. So make sure you stay organized. It's very essential. It's something I actually lack myself in, something that I need to work on. Okay, so let me get this kill up here before I go move on here, unless they don't come. Okay. Yeah, so let me see. For example, let me talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you. And see, I had you guys there. So you thought I was going to talk about something else, but I was really talking about sex, and that's what this whole thing is about. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, we need to go back into talking about those isolated variables. So if you're talking about a pizza taste test, which is very common if you're in the New York area, there's so much competition that you need those taste testings for your company to succeed, and that's what it's all about. Oh no! So yeah, when you're talking about that, you got dough toughness. Is it like tender like cake, or is it chewy like leather or something like that? Then you got dough crispiness. You've got an oven spring, which is, did it form large, airy bubbles, or is it compact and dense? Then overall quality, did you like it? That's more of the bias. It's more of your personal preference to it, but you see how you have those other factors in there, and those other factors are essential because those are not included in a personal opinion. So that's very important to have, and whoever is doing the taste testing, conducting it, really appreciates it. Wow, this guy was rolling in the money there. Well, I deposited most of them, so. Okay, so guys, you gotta watch out for that palate fatigue. I know this sounds like such a weird issue, but it really truly exists. Much like you get tired, your senses get tired. And this happens when you're smelling things. That's why if you're smelling a certain cologne or perfume, you need coffee beans to kind of reset that. And that truly helps out. So same goes for your palate. Give it a little rest. Put some water on it. Kind of reset those buds there, or else you are gonna be just either burnt out. You're gonna lose all sense of taste direction, if that's even a thing. I'm not entirely sure it is, but that's all right. I'm no professional. I was full disclosure right in the beginning. So let's get these secured in here. Nice. That was 4. That was good. Yeah, guys. So you got to watch out for that. I'd say another essential key fact here. This is number 6. Is taste. Taste in a taste test is essential. You've got to consider it. Okay. I know it may seem as if, this is just me thinking, I don't actually know what I'm talking. I don't know if I'm sorry. I'm like totally stumbling over my words here. I don't know if I'm qualified enough for this. You are. You've been tasting things for centuries. No, you haven't. It's been years. But you know what I mean. So make sure that you always put taste first. Not first, but taste in it. Include taste in a taste test. It just makes sense. Yeah, just how does it make you feel? There's such an emotional connection with food. How does this food make you feel? So there's that. And lastly, we're going to be looking at number 7. Analyze what's going on. Okay? Analyze it. Pick it up, look at it, smell it, give it a sniff. Feel it. I mean, if you need to put your fingers in there, give it a massage, give it a feel. It doesn't matter. That's what they're looking for. Every aspect of food needs to be considered. So guys, after watching this video, I know you are just professional taste testers now. Congratulations. Give yourself a hand on the back. So also full disclosure, and I think you knew this, I played this game while talking. So I know a lot of people will record just to get a good gameplay, but I don't do that. That's not what I'm about. I like to play, you know, and learn as well. I like to do things at the same time. So guys, this is the first episode of Cooking with JoroGaming, okay? Hopefully it will be a successful series. I love cooking and I love gaming, so why not incorporate the two? Maybe you can learn a thing or two when you're watching a video, you know? Watching some gameplay, so you're learning while you're learning. So, guys, like, subscribe, comment. I guess this is the first video I've ever said that in. I went back and reviewed some of my stuff. I guess I don't say it enough. It's kind of annoying, so yeah, guys, if you want to like, if you want to comment, if you want to subscribe, that's totally fine with me. Either way, to keep doing what I'm doing. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.